and welcome to episode 40 of the Hurricane Mike Show. And Dad, man, Falcons suck. Because what?
Because they're the Falcons, 28-3.
Yep, yep. And I gotta go print some out. So you just explain for this next few minutes why the Falcons suck, alright?
Okay. The Falcons actually suck because they were born that way. I mean, they ain't trying to win no games. They can't pass the ball. They can't run the ball. They just they suck from head to toe, top to bottom, front to back. They just suck. They can never be the Saints. They can never win a Super Bowl. They just they just pretty bad. I mean, Kirk Cousins is not their savior. The rookie quarterback, not their savior. Although he will play sooner than expected, I'm sure. In the next couple weeks, you're gonna see this trash quarterback playing for the Atlanta Falcons and them losing a whole bunch of games. Whole bunch. I mean, not just one. Multiple games in a row. They're gonna lose. They're gonna lose at home. They're gonna lose on the road. They're gonna lose by 50 points. They just suck, man. They suck. Ah, get yourself a load of tea if you could. Get some energy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm ready for this one. We're gonna talk about Big Tua. Tua. They're gonna start having to call his name. They're gonna have to change his name to Threa. You know why? Because he didn't just throw Tua interceptions; he threw Threa interceptions. Threa Tagovailoa. So Mikey's taking care of some business. He'll be joining us in a second. We're gonna give our weekend picks today. And your boy won last week. Your boy had a good record last week. I had 10 wins. Woo-hoo. Mikey had 9 wins. So come on, Mikey, gotta pick it up. But yeah, we're gonna give you the picks today. So if you're a betting man, bet on my picks. If you want to win some money, bet on your boys' picks.
Yeah.
Hey.
Alright. Anyways. But yeah, we're hopping into week 2 of the NFL season, man. Week 2. Man, I still remember when we were talking about the Saints being the Falcons week 18 of last year. And we're already in week 2.
Those are good memories, you know?
Yeah. Last week, you went 10 and you went 10-6. I went 9-7. But after last night, we both get a +1. So yeah, now you're currently 11-6, and I am 10-7 as we both. But yeah, I'm 10-7 as we both had the Bills beating the Dolphins last night. I had them beating them 19-16. You had them beating them 30-24. So you were the closer one. Tua needs to retire, man. Look, like, I'm sorry. She was not, like, even with the concussion stuff, I know he got hurt last night, but he's got to give it up, man. Look, I don't want to, like, friggin' tear down this man's dream, but, bro, your brain's about to turn to mashed potatoes. Man.
Some would say his brain was a little foggy even before the concussion because he was throwing to the wrong team last night.
Yeah. Like, I understand the O-line wasn't there. You know, maybe Tyreek was still a little distracted. But, brother, like, I don't know. Maybe it's because you're left-handed. I don't know. But, anyways, let's get into these picks, man. So, starting out on the Sunday games, the first one we got is the Las Vegas Raiders at the Baltimore Ravens. Dad, who you got? And what's your score?
Woo. Going to Baltimore, right?
Yeah, it's in Baltimore.
I think it's going to be some home cooking for the home team. So give me Baltimore, and I'm going to go with a score of 27-20.
Okay. This is the first, well, technically second pick you count last night, that we are going to agree on, as I have the Ravens throttling the Raiders 32-18. I just Gardner Minshew versus the Ravens defense. Obviously, both teams last week different. They both lost, but they both lost in different ways. Obviously, the Ravens fall to the Chiefs 27-20 in the game where it's like, I mean, they could have won if Isaiah Likely didn't have big old feet, and if Lamar Jackson actually knew how to throw the ball. And the Raiders, they lost the Chargers 22-10. I mean, it's a divisional matchup, and I mean the Chargers weren't a good team either. So, but yeah, I got the Ravens pulling it out, 32-18. Next, Los Angeles Chargers at the Carolina Panthers. Dad, who you got?
Poor Panthers. I don't. They're in the Saints division, and you're supposed to root against them, but I kind of feel sorry for them. I don't see them winning a whole lot of games. They got some sixth grader as their quarterback, so I think, yeah, there's another loss for the Panthers, and I see the Chargers winning big.
Okay.
I see 34-17.
All right. You know what? I'm gonna be nice. All right. It's probably not gonna happen, but I'm gonna be nice. I would say my prediction is Panthers win 15-13. Okay. I'll be nice because look, you remember last year when the Panthers had like no wins and then they beat the Texans, who everybody thought had the MVP at that time. I think the Chargers are going to be overlooking the Panthers because obviously everybody would if you lost 47-10. But I think I don't know. So there's a feeling in my stomach since the Panthers win. So I don't know. But anyways, New Orleans Saints at the Dallas Cowboys, the game that everybody wants to hear. Dad, who do you have?
I think it's going to be a good game, but these are the games that our defense really steps up. So I think they're going to have Dak Prescott off his game. I think we're going to stop the run. And I think the Saints are going to win 24-20.
Yeah.
And a good game.
Dad, I would love to be wrong here. I just don't. Like, I could see the Saints winning this game, and you know how much I hate the Cowboys. But sometimes you got to take your bias out of it, and you got to be real. The Saints, look, as much as I hate the Cowboys and as much as I love the Saints and as much as I would also love to be wrong here, I have the Cowboys winning 38-25. And before you're like, but why are they scoring 38 points in our defense? Look, let me tell you, Dennis Allen's weakness as a defensive coordinator is against, like, highly powered offenses. Okay? Let me tell you that right now. If Lattimore is a no-go because of his hamstring, as much as I like Adebo, I don't think he can cover CeeDee Lamb one-on-one. And even if we bring down a safety, yeah, you have the Honey Badger. But, I mean, the Honey Badger's biggest problem is tackling. So if you have CeeDee Lamb and Tyrann Mathieu on a one-on-one, I'm sorry, Lamb's winning that 9 out of 10 times. So I would love to be wrong here. I got the Cowboys winning 38-25. I do think we will be able to score on Dallas's defense. I just think, Demario Davis, I think will probably make some plays from here and there. I just don't have the Saints winning this game. But hey, I would love to be wrong though. I would love to be wrong. Maybe I need to pick against the Saints every week. Maybe I'll jinx the other team. I don't know. Maybe if the Saints win, cool. If they don't, at least I get my pick right, I guess. Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Detroit Lions. Dad, who do you have in this matchup?
I see some more home cooking. I think Baker Mayfield got that big head. He thinks he did something last week, and everybody's talking about Baker Mayfield. I think he comes crashing back down to earth this week. And I see the Lions getting a close victory. I think it's going to be close. And I think it's going to be high scoring. So I'm going to go Lions 30, Buccaneers 27.
All right. Dad, I got the Lions blowing out the Bucks.
Ooh, I like it, though.
I got what?
I said I like it.
Yeah, because, like, look, the Buccaneers, like, for everybody's saying, oh, the Saints, y'all beat up on the Carolina Panthers. Well, if we wanted to be real, yeah, the Panthers had the number 1 overall pick, but guess who had the number 2 overall pick? The Commanders.
That's
And the
right.
Buccaneers played the Commanders. So if we're going to say, oh, the Saints, like, you see, this is what I don't like, right? Some people just hate giving people credit. The Saints, right, beat up on the worst team in the NFL last season, right? The Buccaneers beat up on the second worst team in the NFL last season. But what do we hear about the Bucs? Baker Mayfield's the best quarterback in the South. That man is going to be the Buccaneers are making the playoffs. 4 touchdowns against Washington? Ooh, let's go. But when the Saints beat up on the Panthers, it's like, oh, y'all play the Panthers. They suck. They ain't never going to win none. Man, if y'all don't shut up. So, yeah, look, and I got to keep it real. I think the Cowboys will humble the Saints a little bit, and I think the Buccaneers will be humbled. I got Lions beating up on the Buccaneers 39-17 with a garbage time touchdown at the end. 39-17, game over. Next up on the list, we got the Indianapolis Colts at the Jordan Love-less Green Bay Packers. Dad, who do you have?
In Lambeau?
Yeah, it's in Lambeau.
So the Malik Willis show over there right now, right?
Yes.
This is a tough one. If you betting some money, I'd stay away from this game.
Yeah, probably.
But since I ain't got no money on it, I'm gonna just go ahead and give you a pick.
Okay. I mean, even if you had money on it, you still give me a pick anyway.
Right. I think Malik Willis will quarterback the Packers to victory in a low-scoring game. Packers 17-14.
Okay. All right. 17-14 for the Packers you got. All right. I like Malik Willis. Obviously, his last game as a tight end. He carved up our team in the preseason. Whoop-de-doo. I have the Colts win because, the Packers, yeah, they don't have Jordan Love. But the Colts, man, Anthony Richardson played pretty good last week. They they lost to the Texans 29-27, but Richardson had a great probably the throw of the week last week for all around the NFL. And then you had the Packers go to Brazil and lose to the Eagles 34-29. And even if Love finishes that game, I still don't think they score in their last drive around the game is going. So I got the Colts. I think it will be a close game. I got the Colts winning 27-21. So, yeah, that's my pick right there. Next up on the list, we got the Cleveland Browns at Florida to play the Jacksonville Jaguars. Who's that?
I think this is one of the easier games of the weekend to pick. I'm going with the Jacksonville Jaguars. I am not a believer in Deshaun Watson. I think I don't know. He forgot to play. He forgot how to play quarterback or something. I don't know. But the whole team, I don't know if the tackles are healthy yet, but they had 2 backup tackles that couldn't block anybody. So
No.
I see Jacksonville winning pretty handily. I'm gonna go 27-17.
Okay. Yeah, obviously last week the Browns freaking collapsed against the Cowboys as they lost that game 33-17 with the garbage time touchdown at the end. Got sacked 6 times.
Yeah.
But then the Jaguars, on the other hand, they had a 17-3 lead over the Dolphins, but then they fell short as the Dolphins kicked a game-winning field goal in their hearts 20-17. Here, I think it's going to be a closer game because of the Browns' defense, and I know they just allowed 33 points to the Cowboys, but we all know what the Cowboys do. They're always a great team in the regular season. So So I think the Cleveland defense will. I won't even be shocked if the Browns defense gets them a touchdown. But at the end of the day, I think Trevor Lawrence is going to show why he got paid, and I don't see the Browns getting the win. So I have the Jaguars winning this game 26-21. Next on the list, we got the that's next. San Francisco 49ers at the Minnesota Vikings. That who you got?
I have the San Francisco 49ers going to Minnesota, and it's going to put a whipping on those Vikings. Sam Darnold had a nice game the first week, but now, he has not played a defense like he's going to play this weekend. So I look for the 49ers to win pretty big. I'm going to go 27-14.
Okay. 49ers, obviously, last week on Monday night, could have made my day, but then they wanted to freaking kick a field goal. I'm not bitter. But yeah, they beat the Jets 32-19 instead of 30-15. And then the Vikings, yeah, the Giants. Did you hear what Jonathan Grenard said?
No. What he said?
He started feeling sorry for Daniel Jones from what they were doing to him. I never in my life ever heard of somebody beating up on somebody in the NFL and saying that they feel sorry for him. That's just. Bro, honestly, if someone said that to me, honestly, I would feel. I would feel. I don't even know how I feel. It would not be good. You got Daniel Jones. I know it's not about the Giants right now, but you got freaking Daniel Jones going to get booed on the way to his car. So yeah, the Vikings, I think, definitely would have been. Hey, Jerry, you doing all right? I bet. But the Vikings, they put that spanking on the Giants. 49ers put that spanking on the Jets. So who do I think will spank more on Sunday? Give me the 49ers. I think it will be closer than what people expect. Beat Dallas. Amen, Jerry. But yeah, Sam Darnold obviously was with the 49ers last year. So I think he kind of knows that system a little bit. But I still don't got him pulling out the win. I think it's going to be actually the score's going to be by a couple points. But I got the 49ers getting a 25-23 win over the Minnesota Vikings. Anyway, so next on the list, the Seattle Seahawks going to New England play the Patriots. That who you do got in this game?
I think the Patriots come crashing down. They got a big win last week against Joe Burrow, but I think it catches up with them this week. And who's the Patriots playing? Seattle. Seattle wins the game. I'm going to go kind of low scoring here. 20-14.
All right. Obviously, last week the Seahawks, they beat the Broncos 26-20, got 2 safeties somehow. And the Patriots, I don't know, they beat the Bengals 16-10. But honestly, I should have saw that coming. The Bengals always struggle in week 1, but I thought they would at least beat the Patriots. But anyways, the Seahawks, Patriots. I'm not a fan of either team, but if I had to pick, I would say the Seahawks would get a 21-18 win over the Patriots. It's going to be a weird game. It's going to be like that Patriots-Steelers game from last year where it's like, what's going on? I just got the Seahawks winning 21-18. I don't even know why. Well, I know why, because Patriots suck, but the Seahawks are going to get 21 points somehow. Anyways, the New York Jets at the Tennessee Titans. That who we got?
I think this is a toss-up game here. I think the Jets are not ready yet, but it could be a mirage because they did play the 49ers last week. So the 49ers could just be that good. So I'm going to go ahead and give the Jets the benefit of the doubt and say that the 49ers just whooped that butt because they just that good. So I think they get it together this week, and they win 23-17.
Okay. Titans, 49ers. Wait, no, Titans, Jets. My bad. You said 23-17 Jets, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. The Jets. Last week, obviously, we went over it. They lost to the 49ers 32-19 in the game where it's like, I mean, Jordan Mason apparently is the best running back of all time. But yeah, the and the Titans, I mean, they had the game against the Bears. They didn't even let the Bears score an offensive touchdown. But Will Levis turned the ball over on a pick six, and then that was basically all she wrote. All right. Titans, Jets. I got the Jets pulling it out 29-23. Will Levis, after the first game, I don't know if I believe in him. Like, I never really did. But like, I was like, okay, he's not that bad. But then I'm like, okay, what the frick was that? But yeah, Titans just sucked in week one. Well, they didn't suck until they started sucking. So yeah, Aaron Rodgers, I think, will beat down the Titans. It's gonna be a close game probably at the end, but Jets win 29-23. All right. Last game in the 12 o'clock Central Time slot. We got the New York Giants at the Washington Commanders, NFC East showdown. Dad, who you got?
I have Jaden Daniels getting his first NFL victory against the terrible New York Giants. I mean, their defense got shredded last week. And I think Jaden Daniels is going to run. He's going to pass. I think their defense is going to play better than they did last week, especially against the New York Giants offense. I mean, how can you not look good? So, yes, give me the Washington team. I'm going to go with a score of 29-17.
All right. Here's probably going to be my upset pick. I got the Giants pulling out the win, and it's not because of Daniel Jones. You see, here's what's going to happen, right? The Giants are going to be losing badly at halftime, and then they're going to be like, man, we got to put in Tommy DeVito. And then they're going to put in that Italian dude, and then he's going to carve up the Commanders secondary for probably 200 yards. And I got the Giants winning 38-24. So before you're like, wait, you think Daniel Jones is going to play good? I don't think that. It's going to be like 17-7 at halftime. But then Tommy DeVito is going to come in because Daniel Jones is the worst quarterback on planet Earth. So, yeah, I got Giants winning 38-24 because Daniel Jones sucks. So he's going to be out the game. And freaking Drew Lock is better than that man. So, anyways. All right. Now for the in our time, the 305 slot. Got the Los Angeles Rams going to the desert to take on the Arizona Cardinals. That's who you got.
You know what? I have an upset alert on this one.
Okay.
I have a feeling the Arizona Cardinals are going to get it together, and Kyler Murray is going to light them up. And I'm going to go with a score of Arizona 30. St. Louis. The Rams 21.
All right. Cardinals 30, Rams 21. All right. Look, every time I pick the Cardinals to upset a team, they come this close. But they never do. I mean, they beat the Eagles last year when I picked, and also the Cowboys when I picked the Cardinals. But hey, that was last year. Look, I had the Cardinals win last week. They almost did, but I'm not picking them again this week. I got the Rams winning 21-16. Yeah, they don't got Puka Nacua. But after hearing what Kyler Murray said about Marvin Harrison Jr., yeah, I'm not confident in the Cardinals right now. Freaking, it's not his job to feed Marvin Harrison Jr. Yes, it is. Especially when the dude's wide open for a game-winning touchdown, and that man's getting guarded by Casper to go. So yes, it is your job to throw the ball, not freaking 5'7" Greg Dortch. And look, I'm not just saying that from a fantasy owner perspective. I'm saying that from a dang freaking bro. You ruined my pick, Kyler Murray. I'm mad at you. Okay, man, that's why you're so short. I'm taller than you, Kyler Murray. I'm mad at you, Kyler. Don't talk to me. So yeah, I got Cardinals beating the Rams. I mean, my fault. I got Rams beating the Cardinals 21-16. Cardinals are grounded. Anyways, all right, now for the 325 slots. Pittsburgh Steelers at the Denver Broncos. Who do you have?
I'm starting to like this Pittsburgh Steelers team a little bit. You know,
Because they beat the Falcons.
Maybe that's it. I don't know. But then again, that's a good point. But I'm going to take a chance and say that the Pittsburgh Steelers go into Mile High and come out with a low-scoring victory. I see a 24-17 victory for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Okay. Where are we on? Steelers Broncos. Will Russell Wilson play? I think that determines his game. If he does, because obviously Russell Wilson against the team that just cut him this past offseason. So I think Russell Wilson, I know he's not 2018 or 2016 Russell Wilson no more, where it's like he's like a top 5 quarterback in the NFL. But I mean, he's better than Justin Fields. I'll give you that. Even in a win, Fields still look trash. I do have, however, the Steelers winning, no matter who. Well, mostly because I think Wilson will be playing. But I got Steelers over Broncos with the final score. It's going to be a close game, in my opinion, where the Steelers will win 24-21.
I bet he wants to play bad.
Yeah.
I bet he's going to get it.
Yeah, Russell Wilson's going to be unlimited against Denver.
Right.
Yeah. And now for the last game before Sunday night, before the 2 primetime games, we got the Cincinnati Bengals marching into Arrowhead to play the Chiefs. Dad, who you got?
Woo. I would love to say the Bengals here. I know Joe Burrow has a good record against Patrick Mahomes. He's kind of like Patrick Mahomes' daddy. But, I mean, just watching them through the first week and not having Mixon and Joe Burrow comes out the gate slow some seasons. So I still think he'll be slow in this one. And I think Kansas City gets the win. And I don't really think it's going to be close. I think Kansas City 37-24.
Yeah, I'm on your same boat. Before the season, if this game is a week 17, week 16, week 15 game, I've been like, all right, the Bengals got a shot. But knowing how Burrow struggles in week 1s and week 2s, maybe it's an LSU thing, because ever since he left LSU, he can't win week 1, and LSU can't win week 1. So maybe it's just a freaking LSU thing at this point. However, I felt like if this game was later in the year, or it's playoff seeding on the line, I would definitely go in the Bengals direction. But I mean, Burrow, he's not. Some people, and I'm not saying not, some people still think he looks banged up from that wrist injury, that he can't even hold water now. I think the defense of the Bengals might keep him in it, but I mean, they just lost to the freaking Patriots. It can't get any worse. Well, I mean, it could. I mean, they do play the Panthers in a couple. I swear, if the Bengals lose to the Panthers, ooh, that's going to be horrible. That you lose to the Patriots and the Panthers, and they play the Commanders. I swear, if the Bengals lose to the Patriots last week, Commanders next week, and the Panthers the week after that, it's going to be really, really, really bad.
Bad.
Yeah. But yeah, I got the Bengals falling short to the Chiefs, 24-18. Now for the 2 primetime games, Sunday Night Football. Got the Chicago Bears going to Houston, Texas to play the Texans. Dad, who do you think's winning on the biggest lights?
Houston. I don't even know why they got the Bears in prime time this year. Guess they have to look at, the number 1 pick. But I think Houston, and it's going to be 27-23.
I mean, that's a good game for not supposed to be on prime time.
That's a pretty good game. I think they're going to get some garbage time yardage, garbage time points.
Yeah, I don't got that happening. I got the Texans whopping the Bears 29-18. Because look, if you can't tear up the Titans, I don't think you can tear up the Texans. So I mean, what else needs to be said? Monday Night Football, probably my second favorite matchup of the week. Philadelphia Eagles march into the city of the ATL. And that L, not for Atlanta, but it's for loss. Because, Dad, you already know my answer, but I want to hear you say it. Who's winning this game?
Just wasting tape here. We know who's going to win this game. The Eagles are going to win 28-3. No.
I was not right there.
That would be pretty funny, wouldn't it?
Didn't you have the Steelers beating the Falcons last week 28-3?
Huh?
Then last week you said the Steelers are going to win 28-3.
Oh, did I? It must be some
Yes.
joke that's in my head I can't shake. But no, I'm going to go more realistic. I'm going to say Eagles 34, the ATL 17. Come on, Eagles, let's blow them out.
All right. I have a prediction of the Eagles winning, obviously. I have it being a 10-point difference at the end. I think it's gonna be 26 to 9, and then the Falcons get freaking garbage time touchdown. So Eagles win 26-16. Look, for all those Kirk Cousins hypebees saying, yeah, Kirk Cousins is the best thing that happened since stale bread and back in the 1800s. Oh, wow, Kirk Cousins this, Kirk Cousins that. You saw Kyle Pitts had a touchdown even though it shouldn't have counted because T.J. Watt was not offsides on that forced fumble. But yay! And then Chris Boswell came and freaking literally kicked the Falcons' butts. Literally. He kicked their butt 6 times.
Woo!
26-16. Give me that final score. So recap that. Here's who you have getting a win. So you got Bills, Ravens, Chargers, Saints, Lions, Packers, Jaguars, 49ers, Seahawks, Jets, Commanders, Cardinals, Steelers, Chiefs, Texans, and Eagles. And I got Bills, Ravens, Panthers, Cowboys, Lions, Colts, Jaguars, 49ers, Seahawks, Jets, Giants, Rams, Chiefs, Steelers, Texans, Eagles. So that we're gonna find you.
You can find me on Warren Newby's YouTube channel, or if you notice down here, I'm gonna be starting this little little podcast called the Main Thing Podcast. What we're gonna do on there, we're gonna pick some games against the spread. This for all you gamblers out there. I'm gonna talk to you about that soon.
You can always find me here at Hurricane Mike and who that and that. Don't be a what?
Don't be a Falcon fan.
Amen. All right. Go ahead. See ya, brother.